So here is the starting 7 for Malawi. Who do we look out from here? Remember, this is the team that beat the Silver Ferns at the Commonwealth Games last year.
Well, we have Joyce Mavula in at goal shooter, very experienced, fantastic goal shooter there. Chimalero gets the nod at goal attack, shooting an impressive 83% yesterday against New Zealand. Galetta in at wing attack, Luazi in at centre. Mafalira in at wing defence, Vinkumbu at goal defence, and Loreen Naguira gets the nod, gets the start at goalkeeper. For Singapore, we see Zinyi Tan get the start in at goal shooter. So, who was such a key player for them in at goal attack yesterday. Kwok gets the start at centre. Impressive Andin at wing defence, look out for her. Sindin there at the back of goalkeeper.
These two teams have played each other 3 times previously in Netball World Cups. Malawi have the advantage 2-1. They last met in Sydney in 2015. Malawi won that by a considerable margin, 75 goals to 31. Crucial game in Group B. Remember, the top 3 from each group go through to the second stage. So it's like a cup final, this one, for Malawi and Singapore.
The reserve umpire for this match is Josh Bowring. The ball carrier is Tilly Rose from Cumbria.
To the Singapore centre, Shu Yi Kwok.
Okay,
She will get us underway. Right to left, in their blue dresses. Malawi, left to right, in the black and green. It's the Queens of Malawi up against Singapore in Group B, and immediately a turnover for Malawi. Here's the wing attack. Galetta into the goal shooter, Mvula, and she converts for their first goal. Joyce Mvula, 47 caps, 48 now. 2 early goals for her. Plays for the Manchester Thunder, of course, in the Vitality Super League.
A fantastic goal shooter, so difficult to mark, but has been a key player for Thunder for the last few seasons. Really played a key part in them winning that championship final. Went off in the last few minutes, but the job was done.
Zinyi Tan with Singapore's first goal, over the top again to Bula. No problem.
Great hands from Luazi there, seeing the vision into Mvula.
So Singapore go about their work, get the ball into the circle, obstruction, they can head a little closer with Charmaine So. She's the key player, she's the captain, she's the centurion, she's the one that is the heartbeat and the cutting edge of this Singapore side. Luazi again, this time into Chimalero. She gets her first goal of the contest.
She quite quick to take that, barely steps into the centre circle before she releases it. Turned over though, great transition from Malawi, not happy going back. Fantastic sticky fingers from Joyce Mavula.
What a take that is, under the goal, absolutely brilliant. Acrobatic, and she's done it again, two-hander this time.
Malawi mean business. There's a real intent to goal, which shows confidence and real intent from this Malawi team.
Ranked 6th in the world, Malawi. Automatic qualifies as one of the top 5. Given the Roses get automatic qualification, they were bumped up into a top 5 spot, so didn't have to go to a regional qualifier to get here. Here's the Singapore goal shoot, Zinyi Tan again. Bounces over the back. Working it across to Chimalero and into Joyce Mvula again.
That was almost poetic, that take. So gracious, So effortless, and again, I mean, it's like a dance move. Swan Lake.
Singapore centre shooting Kwok. Doing attack Kimberly Lim. They'll be crucial in mid-court for Singapore. Already, however, down by 6 goals early on.
Vinkumbu penalised and left with Nguira in the circle on her own to do a job. Charmaine So.
Nice finish. So she could shoot from any range.
Smooth, as you like. Unlucky there for Melody Teo. Just a little bit more intent on that interception, and she may have won it. She kind of half went and didn't look like she really wanted it, but good attempt.
8 from 8 now for Joyce Mvula. We're barely 5 minutes in.
Kimberly Lim just using her work rate. She's a smaller wing attack, but she really does cover some ground, a lot of change of direction, and can fit through small gaps.
Charmaine So, automatic.
Not much of a knee bend there, but not needed.
Love that backspin.
Wing defence crossing the line before the whistle had gone. Akila Andin just getting called for quite a few things. She's going to have to tidy that up before it's deemed intentional, and she's had a word to by the umpire.
Melody Teo and Sindhu Nair. She's having trouble keeping a handle on Joyce Mvula at the back at the moment. And she's again a little further range, bounces off that left foot, gets the bounce pass away.
Contact, goal defence.
So strong, Joyce Mvula. She's 5'10", so she's not the tallest of shooters, but the strength that this lady has to take the ball, the angles that she uses.
Vantage obstruction, wing defence.
Opportunity here for Chimalero. Just dribbles it over the front of the rim.
It's better work from Xinyi Tan.
Singapore up to 5 goals. Trail by 7, 9 to go in the first quarter. Mvula again. So tough to defend. She's getting good position. She's getting it at will at the moment.
Yeah, and you can see the cogs are turning with the Singapore defensive. Teo and Nair, they're going to have to quickly come up with another game plan, because the doubling on Mvula isn't going to work with Chimalero and her playmaking. She can put the shots up, so they can't leave her alone. Got a shoe. She's lost her shoe. Time must be called. Umpire can call the time for a shoe lost.
I'm always telling my kids, do your laces up properly. Charmaine So. So easy.
She just looks so comfortable on the ball.
Onside, wing attack.
Long pass to Mvula.
Contact, goalkeeper.
Yeah, the contact came.
Hold time. Yes.
Chimalero with another finish. Over the back.
And the way she uses her body just to get across that, so that when she lands, even if there's contact, she's going to be able to have a firm landing.
Obstruction centre from the side.
Nguira got away with that.
Singapore's best finish at a World Cup was in Christchurch in '99. They finished 12th at that tournament.
Contact with the knee. Where you are.
They are number 26 in the world, though, up against a team who are 20 places above them on the world rankings.
Obstruction centre.
Galeza into Mvula.
Light work from Mvula, very comfortable.
Kwok at centre with the pass.
Contact, wing attack.
For a restart for Singapore, Akila Andin back to Kimberly Lim. It's Pass down to So. Here's the goal shoot. Jimmy Tan. Nice finish.
Advantage obstruction centre.
Just a slight lack of pressure from Singapore. Good work from Sindhu Nair there, getting up underneath that.
Yeah, getting ball side that time.
Inside, but come over in line with me.
Anticipating it well,
Thank
Sindhu
you.
Nair.
Yes, thank you.
Still on for
Advantage obstruction,
Malawi.
wing defence.
Yeah, there's the lob over the top. Nothing Nair could do about that one.
Marcus breaking, ready for attack, attack.
There we see Mavula sitting on 13 from 13. Chimilero, that's why you can't leave her alone. 3 from 3.
You haven't missed Malawi. 100% across the board. That's what you want from your shooting pair.
Contact, advantage goal.
Tan nails another one for Singapore. Trying to stay in touch here. Can't let this get out of hand too early on. Lawazi. Good second ball take there from Chimilero. She gets it back and she picks up another goal. 4 for her.
Advantage break, wing attack.
That's a nice early ball on that centre pass. You see Kimberly Lim just running around the back of that screen to take that ball nice and early. Great steal there from Binkumbo. Through to Joyce Mavula.
Just with it there.
Such experience in this Malawi side.
Yeah, real pace too. The way Galetta and Lawazi in mid-court there shifted so quickly once the intercept is made.
You can see Charmaine So throw her hands to her face there. She could see that from a mile away.
Advantage obstruction centre.
Galetta, she's a
Goal defence.
silky player with a little right-hand layoff to Chimilero.
Good hands there from Binkumbo, unable to win it for her team.
Throw in.
That pass evades everybody. Malawi are back underway. Good central position from Galetta. They work the triangle into Mavula.
No time.
Those second balls are just coming their way. Yeah, they did come off the hand of Sindhu there. Good call.
That was much better from Sindhu. There, getting up under. Oh, did you see the body on body contest there between Mavula and Nair? That's what it's all about.
Attack, wing defence.
10-goal lead for Mawali and a turnover.
Advantage obstruction, goal attack. Advantage
Good one
obstruction.
too.
Chimilero, nice one too, yeah. From mid-court range, gets it.
Advantage break, wing attack.
21-9 now. Singapore
Well
need
taken.
to come up with something, but So, of all people, has just
Advantage obstruction.
thrown it straight into the hands of Fulawira.
Contact, goalkeeper.
And that's something
Goal
that
defence, sorry, goal defence over
is the
here.
real difference between the quality players. She took that ball, Charmaine So, under such pressure, and then to be able to deliver a good ball off, was just unable to.
Lawazi gets us back underway with the centre pass. 22-9. Malawi leading Singapore, just over 3 to go in this first quarter. Nice quick hands again from Galetta. Galetta, Chimilero, Lawazi, Mvula bossing it in the forward third for Malawi.
3 seconds called, just looking really panicked there. Clock in the middle, nothing available to her on the forward. Singapore struggled a little bit with their centre pass yesterday, just on who was able to get out.
Cross-court pass to Vikumbo in from Lawazi. That was nice from Mvula. Goal shoot, Mvula. That's a turnover for Singapore.
Great steal from Andy. Sneakily contest, just heating up a little bit more body-on-body action. Putting both teams under pressure and forcing them into some unforced errors. Singapore sitting on 7 throwaways so far. Nice 1-2.
Chimalero again with Galeza, yeah.
I mean, which one do you pick? You've got the aerial, the backspace of Mavula. You leave her alone, and you've got Chimalero that can slot those balls away from range.
Tan just looking for some position in the circle.
Yes, we are.
Instruction called there on Kumbo. And so, looks like a crucial goal for Singapore, up to 10, but still 15 behind. Just over a minute to go in this opening quarter. Malawi have been dominant. It's Lawazi and Galeta, these two together. Chimalero, she lobs to a shooting Bula, and there you go. Those four, they're just lovely to watch together, aren't they?
Such connection, such experience. 26 goals so far on the board is fantastic. Such an experienced side. I think between this squad, they've got 707 caps to Singapore's 380. It's almost double the amount of caps in the whole squad. That experience is really showing through right now. There's that shot again from Shaman, so faultless.
Malawi looking for another goal to round out an impressive opening quarter. And it's Mbula who's got a second go, number 19.
Still time.
She went at 100% into quarter time, Mbula, but it's been an impressive performance up front. Quite over the top.
Hands from Lawazi.
And that sums it up, doesn't it? Dominance from Mawali in this first quarter. They will go to the chairs, sitting pretty. 27-11 in the opening quarter. Singapore with some work to do. Mawali looking impressive. We'll take a break and be back with quarter number 2. Back underway. Malawi right to left as we look at it. The midfield connection of Lawazi, Galeta. Working very well together. Joyce and Boulan, 19 of 20, but there you go. That's what Singapore need early on to try and work their way back into this. Trailing 27-11. Shawala Rashid in at centre. Alongside Kimberly Lim and Kwok. There she is, Rashid getting the ball back from Kwok. Kimberly Lim.
Advantage contact, goal attack.
Across to Charmaine So. Came up with some beautiful scoring moments in that first quarter. A lovely left-hand backspin she's got. But they need to try and get the ball into her on a regular basis, and that's what they're having trouble with at the moment.
Well, that's the difference between the two teams. You have a look at the Singapore mid-court, and they don't even look into the post when they receive the ball in the goal third, whereas Malawi, look at that wing attack, looks straight to post, almost on the transverse line there. Looks straight in, that's the difference. They want that ball to go straight into the circle. If it's not on, they'll play elsewhere, but that's the intent, that's the difference, that's the confidence that we talk about. Nice work from Chimalero.
Yeah, she's been good, hasn't she? 100% so far. Supporting Joyce and Mbula very well up front. Singapore. Shawala Rashid.
Contact, wing
Contact
attack.
coming in at that time from Galeta.
Yeah, she was never going to get that cleanly.
Over. Thank you.
Sneaky little hand in there just to delay things.
Charmaine So coming
Contact, goalkeeper.
high out of the circle and trying to feed into Jinyi Tan. Here is So. Beautiful shooting style. Bula comes high. Back into Chimalero. She's missed one. Her first miss of the match. That's back in from Mbula.
Contact, centre, penalty.
Kachalika in at goal defence for Malawi, the
Contact on the ball, goal defence.
captain of this Malawi team. She didn't appear yesterday to win her 98th cap. Here at goal defence. Big changes for Singapore, as you can see. Just the forward three. Lim, So and Tan still out there. Chimalero, just a cute little offload to Mbula. Joyce Mbula won a Vitality Super League title with the Manchester Thunder. What a night that was at the Copper Box.
Oh, great long ball there. Go to the top of the circle. And the movement, this is so hard for the Singapore defenders to adjust to the change in angle.
Malawi up to 30. Just the 13 goals for Singapore. Mbula, don't often see a shoot from that kind of range. It bounces out. Malawi get the break as well. They'll inbound it. Contact coming in from Shawala Rashid.
Contact on the ball.
Number 23 for Mbula, shooting over 90%. Kimberly Lin for captain So. Oh, good intercept, Lawazi, but contact was called.
Twinkle toes around the outside of that semicircle there. You can spend hours running those circles to be able to win those kind of balls in training.
Long pass into Mbula, bounces it down to Chimalero.
Well kept in there by Joyce Mavula, and Chimalero picks up the scraps.
Great awareness,
plays it
wasn't
out.
it?
Look at that.
She knew she couldn't catch it, saw her teammate.
World class, world class.
Contact.
Shawala back out to Lim. Walk. So comes to the top of the circle, looking for the ball. Pass comes in, and clear contact there on Tan. She'll get a clear shot here.
Obstruction, goalkeeper. Both out.
Joanna Kachalika. She likes the bump and the bruise and the contact game under the goal. Loose pass, just the connection there. It's the first time we've seen that, isn't it, between Lawazi and Galetta just not being on the same song sheet.
Yeah, and that was caused by just, you could see them getting the eye contact before. They didn't have that connection.
Here, goal third.
Going into that centre pass.
Malawi, of course, had that stunning win against the Silver Ferns of New Zealand at Commonwealth Games last year. They couldn't back it up in their opener yesterday, but as we keep saying, the top three from each group going through to the second stage. So continue this kind of form against Singapore and they'll be in a very good position.
Yeah, absolutely, and they'll be missing Paikon Winder, who's been an outstanding player in the Suncorp League. She's out to an ACL injury, so they'll be massively missing her, and she was a huge part of that team in the Commonwealth Games last year.
She's also the player of the World Cup in 2015. So yeah, big loss when they're coming up against the big teams. Showing here they've got some depth.
Contact, wing defence. Goal third.
The wing defence who was called on that occasion. Wafalira.
That's obstruction, centre, penalty outside.
So.
Outside the goal circle.
So Lawazi, all 5'2" of her, able to get her hands through on that and disrupt play. Tips it into her player in the transition
Goal
through.
shooter contact, you're holding the player.
Interesting call there.
Obstruction, wing attack.
Your umpires for this one, Jackie Meisen and Anso Kemp. Clear instructions to all the players.
Contact, wing attack, wing defence, vantage movement, obstruction, goal defence, outside.
So has it. Just watch this shot. Oh, she almost did.
Oh, you almost gave her the commentator's curse. But she said, no, not today, Rupert.
It's the first time she's hit the rim.
Obstruction, wing attack.
She's been nothing at net throughout. Doesn't matter how they go in. So strong on Bruler under the goal, isn't she? Big hips, strong shoulders,
Vantage contact,
muscles
goal
up.
attack.
Makes it so difficult for the goalkeeper to
Contact, goal attack.
keep her clear of that spot she wants.
And that's when the defensive combination really is key. She's not able to win stuff on a one-on-one.
Contact, goal defence.
So she's relying on the work of Teo and
Obstruction, goalkeeper.
Andin in front of her to do some work.
Vantage goal, movement, goal defence.
Loazi with the centre pass. Malawi leading Singapore by 35 goals to 17. Into Mvula again. 1-2, gets better position, pops it in.
Loazi screaming instructions. Slow to get back in defence, but
Hold time. Wing defence, that's a caution for persistent contact.
Okay, so the wing defence, Grace Rafalira being called, being cautioned. Seen quite a few cautions at this tournament. Obviously, there's been a directive that's gone out. We saw the sending off yesterday. The Ugandan player Yella sent off against the Roses.
yeah, I think that they wanted to set the tone for this championship. They want to make sure that they're in control of this game and make sure they set the standard, and that's good. Players will quickly adjust to that, and hopefully the games become a lot smoother. Nice work from Lim there, getting through that middle on the centre pass. I'm sure she does double the work rate of most people to try and make herself available. Oh, fantastic space. She drove forwards, sucked her player in, and then pulled into that back space, giving her player the thumbs up there on that backing up.
Long ranger from Tan there, almost shot that from the waistline. And the extension. Nice technique.
Vantage contact centre.
I'm thinking Steph Curry, Golden State Warriors.
Obstruction.
Absolutely.
Chimalero with the fake. Off to Mvula. Gets position, too easy from there. I love that. Hit him with the eyes.
Obstruction, goal defence, goal third. Holding the body, yes.
A couple of calls building up on Kachalika.
Hold time. Ball
She's a
back
physical
there,
player.
Centre. That's a caution for persistent contact. Your contact needs to change throughout the court.
Loazi cautioned on this occasion.
Clear instructions.
Take it back.
Clear instructions from Jackie Meisen, just telling Loazi to tidy it up. She's contacting throughout the court.
Contact, goal defence, under the post.
Rattling the post there.
Yep.
Furious contest under the goal, and Tan throw down Singapore's 19th, still 20 goals behind though, up against it here. 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Long pass over the top, too long. Mvula.
Somebody had their Weetabix this morning.
I went for the cornflakes granola mix this morning myself.
But that's why you're not on the court. Oh, Loazi answering the questions there. Great work, good transition. Oh, fantastic Joyce Mavula, the way she pirouetted there, she knew Chimilero was entering into the circle there. Fantastic backing up, one-handed, and then slotted away by Chimilero.
Contact, wing attack.
Poetry in motion.
Malawi, 5'2", the elevation to get high there. 94% from Mvula, 92 for Chimilero. That will please Griffin Sander, the head coach.
Real focus in the Malawi team. 2.5 minutes to go, roughly. There you can see they lost a little bit of concentration, but they've got it back in.
Joanna Toe at goalkeeper. Singapore, she matches Mvula size for size, but Joyce Mvula just continues to get position. Charmaine So continues to bang him down for Singapore. That silky, smooth shooting style of hers, but she's just not getting enough chances. 42 plays 20. 1:40 to go. Then quarter two. Good bump there, but let go by the officials.
Goal defense. Your circle contact needs to change, please.
Yeah, it's another call there on Kachalika. Since she's come on, she's been called plenty of times.
No caution given, which is good. Just a word from
Goal attack.
the umpire, but having a look at Tans, sitting on 89%, and Charmaine So sitting on 12 from 12, 100%. But yeah, just the other end, sorry, Jackie Misen was just having a word, so you can have a word with the players. It doesn't have to be a caution, just to tell them to tidy up what they're doing.
Tell you what, I'd love to see Charmaine So in an all-star game, because she nails absolutely everything. She just doesn't get enough shooting chances with Singapore. You put her in a team with some of the other world-class players we're seeing here in Liverpool this weekend, and she'd be right up there.
Absolutely, as would Caroline O'Hanlon from the...
Yeah, there's another one.
Let's do it.
Should we start it? All-star game.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll coach.
Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere, All-Stars.
Let's do it.
3-test series at the Copper Box.
Tweet us your all-star team of the World Cup so far.
Like that. Let's get it trending. Hashtag All-Stars.
Hashtag Netball World Cup 2019.
Chimilero, she's shooting like an all-star at the moment for Malawi. Seconds left in the second quarter. Tan, long ranger. Can't send it home. The groans from the Singapore fans. They needed that. They didn't get it. 45-20 in the first half to Malawi. They continued where they started, 18-9. Just a few seconds left before we go to the half. Another impressive quarter from Malawi, Camilla.
Yeah, and a slight drop in the amount of shots that they had, but still sitting on 94%. 48 attempts in one half is fantastic. They'll be really happy with that shooting load. Evenly spread. Chimilero sitting on 93%, Mavula on 94%.
Malawi with all the momentum in Group B, 45-20. They lead Singapore. We'll take a break and we'll be back with some first half highlights. See you soon. A win here will put them well and truly in the picture to go through to the second stage as one of the top three finishers in this group.
You see early on Singapore putting on a structure here defensively. You can see like a four-pronged defence, trying to force the ball out to the sidelines. But Chimilero just able to punch through and finish that off nicely. Great steal there.
Galetta still out there at centre for Malawi. Came up with the intercept there, but it's a turnover the other way. Through the hands of Go. She's come off his Melody Tio on a 50th cap. The Singapore goal defence yesterday. It's a toe. That goal attack now. Another change with the shooter as well. Pei Shan Lee out there at goal shoot for Singapore. Singapore head coach Natalie Milicic from New Zealand bringing the changes at half-time. And there's a change for Malawi. Kamwala has come off the replacement bench in the goal shoot bib.
And again, we talked about, from a coach's perspective, being smart about resting your key players, and you can see they've taken off Luazu, who is sitting on a caution and is really key, so take her off so she can't get in any more trouble. Joyce Mavula, give her a rest.
Galetta playing a bit of basketball there.
It's on court. Yeah. Vantage obstruction, go wing defence.
Shawala Rashid into toe. Pei Shan Lee trying to get position under the goal.
Carmen Go into the wing attack position. Zinyan, sorry, just slotting that away nicely. Building the confidence from range. Okay, counterpart Charmaine So.
48-21. Malawi lead.
Just placing the ball to the top of the circle, running the arc to get the ball back.
Yeah, good work too from Bridget Kumwenda, who's come on in the wing attack bib. Nice pass, that was a bit too easy into Kamwala. Clear alley through to the circle for Malawi. You heard the call from Kamwala, good communication. Got into space and demanded the pass. She got it, and a good finish from Chimalera.
Nice no-look pass there.
Pei Shan Lee started their opener yesterday, the first quarter, but we didn't see much more of her in that match, and she's had to wait till the second half to come on here. Just 19 years of age.
Goalkeeper contact. Stick with it.
It's a good battle going between Shanley and Big Kumbo.
Kai Wei To with the finish. Cross-court pass to Chimalero. She gets it back from Galetta. She's so aware, Chimalero. Knows where the space is. Dishes off, spins and finds it.
Lovely work from Chimalero. Just on a little bit more intensity from the Singapore defence. Even when they get into a centre pass position.
With the goal attack.
Singapore are slow getting on to dictate where they want their players. They're not dropping off, they're not tight on a man-on-man. My question is, what is their style of defence against this Malawi team?
Outside the goal circle.
Tipped away. Malawi come away with it once more through Kachalika. Galetta across to Kumwenda. Nice pass into Chimalero. Such an experienced player. 44th Test cap for her in this match. 33 years of age. Was at the previous World Cup in 2015. She knows her netball. Nice take in the middle of the circle. Kamwala and converts. 54-22. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's been physical, this one, hasn't it? A lot of contacts called, a lot of obstruction.
It has, and at half-time, Malawi was sitting on 29 contacts with 12 obstructions. That's a heck of a lot of contact ball being given. They want to tidy up on that. Lost possession that they're not getting penalised for at the moment.
Melody Tio over the top to Shawala Rashid. Here's Kwok. bouncing through, unable to be latched onto by Sekule.
Nice pick up. Come and go there.
Long range shot, just falls short. Yeah, patiently just forcing the contact there, but it's a give back. And the goal attack, Kaiway Toe misses, but patiently is there for the putback.
Back in possession. There's a screen. That's a setup that Singapore like. Wing attack holding off one of the sides, and the goal attack running around the free side to receive ball. Proved pretty successful for them, but it's their second and third phase that they struggle with. They just can't get it with ease into the goal shoot. You see nice work, roll in the back space there from Vinkumbo. Just unable to gain possession. We call that the Jiva roll. Roll in the back space. Jiva Mentor talks about it, mastered it.
The G-roll, liking it. Here come Malawi. They've got the big mo at the moment. Shawala Rashid. Toe. What an interception that is. Brilliantly done from Vinkumbo.
Such an athletic player, Vinkumbo. Just having a look, she comes out nice and early, the one-handed take. Sit out the end, no chance of Singapore being able to get on the end of that. Little low-look pass from Chimilero. Unable to slot that one, gets another bite of the cherry. Kamwala able to slot that one away. Again, another entry onto court, another substitution that looks very happy and very comfortable. Easily said when you're leading by 20 goals.
Nice position from Pei Shan Lee there. .6'1", plays the netball for the Blaze Club in Singapore. She's a childcare assistant by profession. Nice lob over the top to Kamwala. She's come off the replacements bench, and Joyce Vula given some time to recover, and Kamwala's doing well. Just through the Kaiway Toe.
Takula doing well. Sorry, Takula doing well to see that thread ball through to the goal, just able to get a hand to it, still slotting it away.
Contact, goalkeeper. Keep your shoulders still, goalkeeper. Yes.
Joanna Toe getting a talking to from
Advantage goal, movement,
Jackie
goalkeeper
Marsden.
on the penalty.
And that's good umpiring. She was really precise about what she wants her to tidy up on. As a player, you really appreciate that. Talking to the players, I think that there should be that dialogue, because at times you don't always have time to figure out what it is that you're doing.
Lovely.
Skills from Xinyi Tang. We've not seen that from her in this tournament just yet, but she steps one way. Sorry, Kaiway Toe in at goal attack there. She steps one way, defenders move, and she slots it into the other space there. Fantastic. She fakes it across, almost passes it behind her. Great skills from Kaiway Toe.
Singapore showing they can bring the flair from time to time, but it's a 30-goal difference as it stands.
Yes. Advantage offside, win defence.
Chimilero, that's number 21, shooting over 95%.
Oh, great one too. What a split. That split landing, how are you supposed to cope with that? The obstruction rule is that you're supposed to be a metre away from the landing foot, but my goodness, that split alone was about 2 metres. Great athleticism there.
Well brought down by Pei Shan Lee at the other end. Their third goal of the quarter. Interception for
That That was almost in slow motion, that interception there from Juanato. Well read. Singapore just getting into the same space, but able to come out of it. Unlucky there through to the baseline. Come and go, just couldn't find. Tries to get the interception, goes offside. Malawi quick on the transition again.
Contact keeper.
Nice 1-2 between Kamwenda and Chimalero. Kamwala will step forward.
Advantage goal. Distraction goalkeeper.
Might have heard a big cheer coming from the other court. That's because New Zealand have just completed their match against Barbados. Two teams also in this group, so 2 from 2 for the Silver Birds, 78-25 over Barbados. A little short there from Kamwala, but she finishes on the putback. Long pass over the top to Kamwenda. Good work from Melody Teo there, making life difficult for Kamwala on that occasion.
What was really smart about Kamwenda there was the use of the 3 seconds. The space was on for the back, for the two. She saw the two defenders, held onto it, 3rd second, the space popped back open again, but she looked elsewhere for that to happen, so that was smart work from Kamwenda.
Yeah, you might often hear the umpires calling held ball. That is the 3-second rule. You have to release the ball within 3 seconds of receiving it.
Oh, great middle interception there. Great sighting from the outside to the inside of the court.
Offside the call on that occasion. Just can't finish, but Pei Lee gets the contact call. Number 4 for Lee.
Using the width of the court just to open up the angle. Chimalero using a 1-2.
Yeah, I love that movement, almost drawing 3 sides of the square, aren't they, down the court, showing the width and then bringing it back in mid-court with the final pass, stretching this Singapore defence.
And that's just what Singapore haven't been able to do to Malawi tonight. And if they use those opened up the angles, get the Malawi defenders' heads turning, spaces open up, they've just not managed to do that with the pace of their ball and the angles.
NWC just unable to drain the long-range shot there. She was right at the edge of the circle. Here she is again. It's come and go. Feeds it into KYT. That's more her kind of range. Just working the right wrist there. That's the flick she's looking for. Galetta belongs to Kamwenda into Kamwala. 3 seconds the call. That was the held ball we were talking about. Almost an interception from Kachalika. She's been lively, the captain, since she's come on. Didn't appear yesterday, but she's making up for lost time here. Nice one-footed throw over the top to Pei Lee. She can't hold on. Singapore keep it.
Oh, that's a basic error. You'd be gutted with that. So disappointed. Foot was on the line.
Kamwala physical again in the circle, but just a little short. And that is 3/4 time. And it's a 33-goal lead for Malawi. They won the quarter, 18 goals to 10. Lots of changes for both teams, but Malawi showing their depth.
They are, and they've used their bench really well, and they've been able to keep the intensity. So going into the fourth quarter, I expect the same thing.
We'll take a break. Join us next for quarter number 4. Malawi on top.
For the next session,
Welcome back to the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool. Malawi leading Singapore at three-quarter time, 63-30. Just want to show you something interesting towards the end of that third quarter. Kaiwei To, the goal attack for Singapore, called for foot on the line there. The umpire, Anso Kemp, right on it. Do you think she got that right, Camilla Buchanan?
I do think she got that right. It's such difference on the line is deemed a foul throw-in, and it did, although it may have been a millimetre on the line, is on the line. Not quite in agreement, are we, Rupert, about that one?
Yeah, I'm looking for VAR there. I want to zoom right in. I think Kaiwei To was a bit hard done by. Anyway, what do I know? Malawi, bring it forward. 63-30, they lead. And Kamwala back out there to start the fourth quarter after picking up 9 goals in the third.
Galetta's showing she's got some zest back in from that half-time break. Intensity injected straight away there.
Well done for Simtoe, who's come on in the goal attack position for Malawi. There she is. She played World Cups in 2011 and 2015. Her 64th Test cap in this one for the 31-year-old.
Contact goal attack. Yes, Malawi.
Sitting in at 5'8". She's not the tallest of goal attacks, but we've seen that quite a lot in the championship so far.
Here she goes again.
Who needs the height?
Quarter by quarter, it's been dominant throughout. Galetta.
Unlucky there from Nair, who we've seen in the wing defence position. Unlucky to win that interception.
I love the lean from Kamwala. She has this lovely sort of one-footed lean towards the post to give her those extra couple of inches. To here with a long ranger for Singapore.
Nice work from her, confidence. Nice lift on that shot.
Patient work from Kamwala. Had the opportunity further out, went the 1-2, got position, and that means goal time.
Kimberly Lim back in at wing attack. Had a bit of a time on the sideline to reflect, and sometimes that's what you do as coaches. You pull your players off, you have a little chat to them, and you can see things differently from the sideline before you go back in and try and implement another strategy.
Yeah, head coach Griffin Sayenda of Malawi, assisted by White Milalima. Got their team running hot here in round 2, day 2 of the Netball World Cup. Great leap and take and finish from Kamwala.
Fighting over the ball there. As a centre, you're constantly shouting at your, well, you shouldn't be actually, but shouting at your goal shooters or your goalkeepers to get the ball out the net and give you the ball so that you're in control of the pace of the centre pass. If you get the ball back quickly, you can take the centre pass quickly, or you can slow it down.
As you can see, bottom of the screen, plenty of changes for Malawi. Nguira, Tukeli, Kachalika to wing defence, Galetta, Kumwinda stays there, and Simtoe joins it at goal attack. Kamwala remains at goal shoot, and right on cue, there she is, with her 15th goal of the match. Singapore changes across the board, and in there go Lim, all back on court. To and Lee in the shooting positions. The way that Kamwala sticks out that long left leg to get her closer to the goal.
That's another one for debate. She passes the ball back, and as she splits, the leg goes back to the keeper, the goalkeeper that's already got her positioning. Does she go back into her space? Does she cause the contact? That was clean as you like on that example, but it's definitely up for debate in terms of goal shooters causing the contact.
Almost intercepted by Tequila Andin.
You could see the space she saw, but Nair was on. She was on the money.
Simtoe, 100% for her so far. Long overhead pass.
Fantastic, what long vision, and a great take in there from the goal defence in. No hesitation there.
That's not a pass, that's a tracer bullet.
Oh, fantastic.
Kimberly Lim. Toe. Bounce pass into Pei Shan Lee. Threads the needle underneath the Malawi defender. That was nice from Singapore. Bit more of that, please.
Absolutely.
Good hands from Kamwala. Back the opposite way. Loose pass from Simtoe. Galeza has to track back. Oh, little scoop ball in at the end. Well, it wasn't the cleanest passage of play, but it ended up in a goal, and that's what counts.
Carmel going to the centre position, controlling, taking as many passes as they need to take to try and open up Pei Shan Lee. What's happening as the ball swings across? Lorene Nguira is doing a really good job of adjusting her feet to get into a ball side position, and unfortunately Pei Shan Lee isn't strong enough to hold that off, so she then goes behind play again, and we're seeing amazing athleticism there from Kimberly Lim. Oh, she wasn't rewarded for it. Fantastic. If we talk about the offside rule, that was ridiculous. So if we can have a look at that clip again, Kimberly Lim receives the ball. We talk about going offside. The ball can go offside. So as she catches this here, she gets a little push, and look at that core strength to use the ball, but none of her body touches, or maybe that left knee there, but none of her body goes into the circle, so that is deemed legal. Fantastic core strength to hold on to that.
That's not netball, that's CrossFit.
I mean, that's something, I mean, my abs nearly fell out of my body just looking at that. My goodness.
I might just do a quick plank here while we're commentating, you know, work the core a bit.
I have no core left. 3 children.
You've got an excuse. Singapore, bring it forward. 77-32, 8 minutes to go in this round 2 match in Group B. Malawi, having lost to the Silver Ferns in their opener yesterday, pick up a win here, and they're right in business for the top 3 Stage 2.
Contact, goalkeeper.
Bit of a clout round the head there. Unfazed. Fixes the ponytail underneath the post. Here, umpire. Yes, please.
It's a long ponytail too, isn't it? Jin Yi Tan. Charmaine So's joined her in the front circle. Goal attack as well. Oh, a lovely triangle from Malawi.
And great early feed.
Kamwala.
So light on their feet. Kimberly Lim controlling the ball here.
I'll tell you what, there's a furious battle going on underneath the forward goal here with Lorene Nguira, goal keep for Malawi, up against Jin Yi Tan.
It's extremely physical. Malawi defence just fighting to get that front position. Tan and So really trying to hold their ground. This is where contesting is at its best. Both giving as good as they can get.
And the rebound from Nguira, and they bring it away, Malawi. Galeza.
She's been absolutely solid for them tonight, hasn't she? She's controlled that attacking end.
Oh, the floater into Kamwala. Love it.
Do you think they have training sessions just on that kind of take? Taking the ball in the air like that, with that split landing, my goodness. Walter again on the ball. Sorry, Kamwenda.
Flexibility. Kamwala effectively doing the splits every time she touches the ball. It's extraordinary. And then she steps forward, finishes the shot. Great athleticism from the Malian goal shoot. Here she is again.
Splits this end, planks the other end. Aerial acrobatics in the middle. What a spectacle for the sport.
Splits Kamwala. Here she is again. Not required on this occasion, just great position. That's number 23. Meanwhile, Joyce Mvula getting all the rest she needs on the sideline. Oh, the layup now! Oh. Gets the rebound though and puts it in. Oh. Opening the playbook.
Absolutely. Oh, just unlucky on that. One-handed take. I mean, these hands. Absolute flair. Arms out, holding onto a player. Not allowed to do that. When their arms are down, it's a little bit cleaner that you can get away with. If we have a look at goalkeeper and Guerra and Tan in the circle, the arms are down so the umpire doesn't call anything. Nice pop, good time in there through the middle. That happened from the work that Charmaine So did on drawing through the baseline.
Hold time, please. Goal defence, that's a caution for persistent breaking. Goal defence.
Goal D, caution, as you heard Charmaine So Kemp say.
In the centre third. Wait for my whistle. With the goal defence.
We continue, 4 minutes to go. So patient again from Kamwala. She was basically unmarked with range, thought, no, we'll go through our processes, we'll go to the systems we train for. I'll work my way closer to the goal.
Very tight, that Singapore attack. They get very close to each other, enables the Malawi defence to stay within touching distance of each other and cover each other's back. So you want to pull them apart. Doing what she does best.
Goal attack, offside with the top of the line.
Oh, Sinchole for the offside.
Contact, goalkeeper.
Such high work rate from Charmaine So. Receives it from one side, passes it to the pocket, draws the defenders through, receives the ball. She's so slight, but she's so effective. Oh dear.
Contact, wing defence.
Just a little bit of a knock. There she goes again, pocket ball, but great hands from Galetta.
Replay ball.
Replay ball.
Yeah.
Jackie Meisner.
Contact, goalkeeper, goalkeeper. Let's tidy the contact in the goal circle. Thank you.
So again.
Thumbs up from Nguira to the umpire. The acknowledgement.
She's just lovely to watch, isn't she? It must be so frustrating for the shooters in the Singapore team because they show time and time again they've got some serious game up there, but they're just not getting the service.
Yeah, that's it. And you know we've had Kimberly Lim in there at wing attack, but we've got Kachalika in at wing defence who's just absolutely shutting the space down, and they're doing a good job as a back unit just to not allow anything to circle edge, or not much to circle edge, but definitely out of the middle. And look at that, shutting them down, getting ball side. Unlucky, unable to get around there. There's your layup shot.
I've been waiting for that. That's nice.
How does that compare to a basketball layup?
Much better. No backboard.
Absolutely.
Body obstruction. Contact center.
Galetta feeds it in.
Sintawe sitting on 100%, 6 from 6.
They've all made a contribution.
Singapore just really struggling with their centre pass attack. Malawi defence coming over the line, and great take there from Lim. But yeah, as I was saying, just unable to get through that first phase of centre pass and then through to second phase, which is something that they're having to go backwards, and it affects your confidence when you're having to do that for 60 minutes of a game. They just can't punch through this Malawi defence. Great footwork from Nguira, getting that front position. Look at that contesting going on in there. Wow, the attacking contact given. Oh, no.
Singapore keep it.
Ring attack from the other end. Apologies.
Can they finish with a goal? Goes away from Charmaine So as we count down the final few seconds. Well, there isn't enough time to get out the court, but that's it. That'll do it in Group B. 87 to 38. That is Malawi's second highest score in Netball World Cup history. They have their first win of the tournament, and they are well in the running for the second stage. Singapore go on to play the Silver Ferns. Yeah, 87 goals, not bad for Malawi as they join together with the Singaporean show of solidarity. New Zealand 2 from 2, they got the win against Barbados. Goal difference is 72. Malawi with 2 points for them, and Barbados. Singapore still looking for their first points here at the Netball World Cup. Okay, let's have a look back at some of the match highlights. What impressed you most, Camilla, about Malawi's performance here?
Well, Malawi, they were pretty clinical throughout the court. Defensively, they had a game plan. They worked intensely throughout the whole 60 minutes to win ball, bar a few little moments. But Charmaine So was absolutely key for them again. Kaiwei To, she impressed me today at Goal Attack when she came in. She had some skills to pay the bills like that. Look past there. Fantastic skill, but like you said, just didn't have the service. Kimberly Lim, that was my moment of the match there. The athleticism to stay on side there, ridiculous. The little layup shot. So they've got the skills, but just weren't able to string it together for long enough. Malawi, starting off with Joyce Mavula, just an absolute world-class player in at goal shooter. Too strong for the Singapore defence. We see Lawazi with the steal into the backspace. Kamwala, a fantastic substitution for Mavula, just proving with that no-look pass there that she's got just as much quality in the bank. A whole team effort from Malawi. Attackers defending, defenders feeding the circle, just like that ball there from Takule into Kamwala, slotting up with such class.
They once scored 101 goals in a Netball World Cup game against Sri Lanka in 2015, but to pick up 87 across the 4 quarters here, what does that say about their shooting ability?
It shows that they've got the opportunities. They had 92 shots. That's a massive amount against the Singapore team, yes, but shooting 91%. So they're providing, they're giving them the service that we talked about that Singapore didn't quite have. Not a massive game of interception, so 8 from Malawi, 2 to Singapore, but Singapore will be disappointed with that turnover rate, 34. Penalties, 59 for Malawi. They'll have to tighten that up. But all in all,
yeah, we've learned anything over the first 1.5 days of this tournament. The officials are very hot. Contacts and repeated infringements. So Northern Ireland beat Sri Lanka first up. Group A, that was a big win for them, much needed win for them after their heavy defeat to Australia on day 1. And Malawi, as we've just seen, 87-38 over Singapore. The She Cranes are up after lunch at 3. They're up against Samoa. Samoa fell to Scotland yesterday. Uganda had to defeat against the Roses and the Proteins. South Africa 25+5 for them. They're up against Fiji. Court 1 schedule, 2 games complete already. Australia 2 from 2. They've been imperious so far, 73-37 against Zimbabwe, who always bring the noise. And the Silver Ferns are 2 from 2 as well. They've looked very good indeed. 78-25 win against Barbados puts them into the box seat in their pool. England, the Roses, good win for them last night against Uganda. It was very noisy in here indeed. The flags were waving. Lots of noise being brought in favour of the tournament favourites. The Commonwealth Games champions, of course, up against the old enemy Scotland. And then Jamaica will round it out on court 1. Jamaica against Trinidad and Tobago. That will be worth watching. Okay then, let's go inside and hear from the player of the match.
Thanks very much, Joyce Mavula. What a performance from you and for the whole team. You are our player of the match. Fantastic work in that shooting circle today. Couldn't really put a foot wrong, could you?
I'm very happy because what we planned worked, and I'm just glad. I'm grateful for my players. Like, they helped me a lot. Like, we talked like I should not go out like most of the times, so they were giving me the balls like I was scoring. So I just want to thank them, because without them I couldn't have played over the match today.
That's something I think we really saw in that match, the really strong connections from centre all the way down to that shooting circle. How vital is that when you're out on court, having those players that you can rely on to get you the ball?
Yeah, I trust in them, like, because if I say anything to them, they connect fast. So that was a good combination. And we have been playing together like since NWC20, so I think the coordination is strong. Yeah.
Really helps, doesn't it, when you've been playing together a long time. Really important win, most importantly, for Malawi today. How are you going to build on that into your next match up against Barbados, which is a really crunch one, isn't it, when you look at those top 3 positions in the group?
I think we just have to keep the momentum for tomorrow, because Barbados, they're also playing good. So we just have to be strong, focus on what we're doing, and have a win again tomorrow, because I know it's not going to be easy. It's tough, and we have to work hard for us to get a win.
If you play like that, I think you'll do all right. Thanks very much, Joyce.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Manchester Thunder's Super League winner, Joyce Mavula, player of the match. The context they were talking about, here it is in the numbers. New Zealand 2 from 2. Malawi on the board. They needed that win. They got it. Barbados had the win yesterday. So right now, it's looking likely that New Zealand, Malawi and Barbados will go through to the second stage, with Singapore having to play the Silver Ferns in their next match. Okay, let's hear from the Singapore head coach now. She's with Hannah.
Well, Natalie, still not got the win in this World Cup. How do you feel you performed compared to yesterday?
To be honest, I think our performance was much better today. We were much more careful when we actually had possession. So our centre pass conversion was much higher than we had yesterday. As I say, I think we did some really good stuff today, and it was actually good to see our intensity lift from the game from yesterday as well.
What were your aims for the Singapore team coming into this World Cup?
Just to improve on our ranking that we got the last World Cup that we attended. So we got 15th in that World Cup, so our goal is to obviously try and improve on that.
Do you think that's still achievable with how you've done over the last couple of days and looking ahead to your next match? Because no pressure, but you're up against New Zealand.
So I do think that we have an opportunity to improve on that 15th spot. I mean, we're up against it when we've got the world rankings that we are playing against. So, you know, we've got our own little goals that we're trying to achieve, and I think today we actually achieved more of those than we did yesterday. So I think every game we're learning about that intensity, we're learning about maintaining that, and I think that's the key, is that, you know, you can have the opportunity to bring intensity, but it's been able to maintain it as well.
Certainly is. When you look at certain passages of play, your players have definitely got the skills and you've got those connections. So it's just that mentality to finish off and compete with the physicality, because I think that's something a few of the Asian teams have noticed, isn't it? On the World Cup stage, it's a different style of game.
It is, and I think, you know, we are trying to stick to our plan, which is show that we have that speed and agility. But, you know, we are struggling to get away off the bigger body. So that's what it's all about, though, is being able to deal with that. So when we actually go back into our own Asian competitions, that we are going to be well prepared for going into those championships as well.
Well, thanks very much. Best of luck for the rest of the tournament. If I just bring in the Malawi head coach. Griffin, an important win. How happy are you with your team's performance?
I'm just very happy that we have won the match.
It was a strong performance from your girls today, a dominant performance, wasn't it?
It was not that good because we knew the strength of the team we were playing against. But when you play a high veteran team, then they're going to play far much better.
There was some really excellent work from your connections all up and down the court, and both of your shooting partnerships worked really well today, didn't they?
Yes, of course. My shooters did extremely good, but we have to improve as we go along because there are too many teams which are good ones. And when you play them, I think we'll play a better side.
Big game against Barbados tomorrow. How are you going to prepare for that one?
We're going to prepare as we prepare the other teams because the battles, we know it, they are very tough, and how they go going to play, they are going to play tough as well.
Well, best of luck. Well done today. Thanks, Griffin.
Griffin, thanks very much.